So, for example 4, it's 2 binomials, so we use FOIL. That means we multiply. We start by doing the first 2 terms, which is 8x times 3x, and you should get 24, I'm sorry, that's a negative 3x, so negative 24x squared. Do we agree or disagree so far? Alright, then we do 8x times negative 1. We do the outside, the outer 2, and that gives us negative 8x. Agree or disagree so far? Then we do negative 3 times negative 3x, and that gives us positive 9x. And then negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. So did we get that right? Those of us who actually did our homework? Okay, so then we combine like terms. What's negative 8x plus 9x? So positive x plus 3. How many of us got that right? If 2 people at your table got it right, take a point. Does anyone have any questions on how we did this? Are we ready for other examples? Alright, so then we had to do 7, 8, 9. Example 7. What did you do first?
Eyebrow.
Which eyebrow? The left one?
Yeah.
So what did you multiply together?
X times 5.
No.
X
X times X, and you get
X squared.
X squared. Awesome. Okay, so then what do we do from here? Bronson?
You can do 2 plus 5.
Nope.
X times 5.
X times 5. You do the mouth. X times 5, and you get 5x. Alright, what do we do next? 2 times X, we do the nose. And we get 2x. And what do we do last? The right eyebrow, and you get plus 10. Then what do we do from here? Combine like terms, and we get x squared plus 7x plus 10. It is very important that your answer is in the right order. So it's very important that your like terms are in the middle and your constant is on the end. So you go from the highest exponent to the x to the constant. Is everybody with me? Alright, are we ready for example 8? Alright, so for example 8, this one was a little bit different because we had 2 variables, but we've multiplied 2 variables together before. We've done this, so it shouldn't have been that big a deal. You would start by doing 3a times a, and you would get 3a squared. How many of us got that first step? Look at us go. 4 of us that did our homework. 5 of us. 6 of us. Good. Then you do 3a times negative 2b, and you get? What's 3 times negative 2? Negative 6ab. Then you multiply b times a, and you still get ab, because you write it in alphabetical order. And then finally, you do b times negative 2b, and you get negative 2b squared. We do combine like terms because we have an a and a b, and they both have an exponent of 1. So we have 3a squared minus 5ab minus 2b squared. Yes, no, maybe so. We're okay? Alright, our last one, example 9. And I love seeing so many people write who didn't do their homework. Super appreciative, guys. The first thing we do is we do d times d, and that gives us d squared. Then we do d times negative 5, and that gives us 5 times d, and that gives us. And then 5 times negative 5 gives us negative 25. And then we combine like terms. Those cancel, and we have d squared minus 25. Who got that or got close to that? Good, take a point. Who actually did all 4 homework problems last night? Take a point. How many of us did not do our homework last night? Minus a point from each table. Circle -1 for each table. There are consequences to your actions. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a worksheet that helps us practice FOIL. It's in the top drawer of your tower. There are 2 sheets per person. Can I have one, Shanti? Yeah. Can I have one? Thank you. Alright, so you can work it out on a separate sheet of paper if you want to, or you can just work it out right here. We're going to do the first one together just to make sure that we're practiced, and then you're on your own. You have a test on Friday that's on this whole unit that we've been doing. Does everybody understand? You're going to get your study guide tomorrow. Alright, so on number, yes, Em, do you have a question? You're going to help me with number 1? Or are you going to ask? Okay, tell me what to do.
Okay, so first, you're going to get like your first term, so it's going to be x times x. So
And you get?
X squared.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And then you're going to do your outer term, so x times -15.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And then you're going to do 1 times x.
And then?
And then you're going to do 1 times negative.
Good, take 2 points. Alright, so then you combine like terms. So what's -15x plus x?
X squared.
No, we're just adding, guys. It's -15 plus 1. That's -14. And you just bring your x over. Remember, when you add or subtract like terms, you don't change the exponent. Now, to color it, it says to color our second term yellow. What's our second term here?
14x.
-14x. And what's our third term? -15. So you're going to cut. That's fine. Just both of you keep talking. We're not trying to have class or anything at all. Do you understand?
Me?
Both of you.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Do you want me to text Dad now?
No,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Okay. Alright. Get started. If you have questions, ask them. Work on it. Use your notes. Keep your notebook open to the FOIL page so that it helps you. Don't just sit there. And we're going to hang our color stars up at the end, so make sure they're good.